All right. Andrew, Josiah, and then us guys over there.
Oh, over there?
Or, I guess, yeah, you guys play. Was it 2-0 you guys? Okay.
So wait, how does it work? Is it after the first round? Yeah, but that's it, just one round. Yeah. Okay. So just whoever has the best score after the first round? Yeah. Ah. No, Brett, no, like, three tiebreakers, but like, there's right. Oh, so basically.
All right. Vivid and Carl Hanks stay there. You play against Josiah. I think you guys are at the top two. Oh no, I drug it under my foot. Really? It was after playing the guy was like sick, angry. I said hit my fire, and then I did it some like here's something. And then I keep dragging and I hear it again. Somehow my left so yeah, we can play over there. Yeah, might as well have his legal name.
Nick, do you have a Smash GG? Do you have a Smash GG account? If not, I can just add you, like... Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So I devised a new bracket format. Do you know what Swiss pools is? Yeah. So it's pretty much double elimination combined with Swiss pools, to where we play a double elimination bracket in like for two pools, but then that seeds into the rest of the bracket. So it would be faster than round robin, especially because we only have, I don't know if we want to have 4 setups, so like that would be the 4th. Just so I feel like I'd give some John thing, but okay. Wow, good stuff, guys. The mid-tier masters, let's go. All right, I'll put them in Smash the G later, but well done.
We're practicing 9 hours a day till we win.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever heard.
Yeah, I used to play Melee on a box back in like 10 years ago, so it's all I could find.
My box light at home.
Oh, Brad teamed in Mewtwo King. I remember that story.
I teamed with Brad one time, so I practically teamed with him.
Yeah, crazy property. But yeah, I would have put it in Smash.
Did he actually team?
Congrats, you guys win.
Almost everything is 2-0.
No.
You always team with anyone that's
If it was at major,
Okay, so instead of round robin, because that can take a while, I'm kind of doing it like Swiss pools, but it's just like double elim with tiebreakers. For this, yeah. So pretty much we'll do a double elimination without losers finals and grands. We'll do the pool, so just to determine a 1-2 tie, and that'll seed into the final bracket. Top 4 winners, bottom 5 moving forward.
You won't make all my time.
Yeah. So it'll be fast because it's like.
Wait, so round robin pools and that determines seeding?
Well, we're doing bracket pools, so like double elim bracket, and that determines seed. So and people will be put
A bracket determines the seeding of a different bracket than the seeding of the bracket.
Well, I mean it'll be fast because it's just like a 5-man bracket or 4-man bracket, with minus some matches. So it'll be fast.
We'll name one the loser bracket at random.
Yeah.
Choose everybody.
Because I feel like doing round robin will take a bit. So.
Yeah.
And it's a little redundant sometimes. Because like if the one plays the 5 seed, it's gonna be pretty good. And the 2 seed play, and the 1 and 2 play. So, all right. I believe. All right. So.
Loud as fuck, man. How are we doing over there? Don't worry about it.
I'm focusing on my friendly, bro.
I thought this was a dry event.
All right. Let us go ahead and start. We can do. So we have Tom with Apple Knight right here. Oh. Rico, whatever. And then we'll do Carl Hank and the Wonk. Carl Hank and the Wonk. 2 on stream. You guys are 2 out of 3 as well. And we will also have 2. Vivid over here. And we don't have to use that one. It's kind of weird formatting. I'll format it in Challenge, or break it down in Challenge and put it on Smash TV later. Did you find me? I did. Yeah. I gave him a 10.
How much did I take down I think it's
Nick, you will be on screen over there against Carl.
on screen.
Yeah, man. That'll be awesome. We never call him Michael, so you're good.
Six times. And I thought it could have been one of them. That's like Ricky introduced me as
So we're gonna play out winners, finals, and losers semis, and then stop there. Yeah. So that'll put everyone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And even if you lose winners, finals, you're still in winners. You're just a 3 or 4 seed. And then Josiah, we'll play next open one. You play the winner of and pools will be 2 out of 3. Bracket will be 3 out of 5. Well, I mean, it would be like, each is top 12. We'll do top 8.
Is that this?
So, I mean, once we get the final bracket, we'll do
This 2 out of 3?
yes. Everything is 2 out of 3. I'll go ahead and make the new bracket. Car insurance. I can't even do that. hello. I know the audio levels have been very high in the past. I'm going to put them down even more. But mainly for the VODs, because I know there's a couple viewers here and there. Ooh, I love that game for you. Alright, so these guys had a really close set last time. Carl Hank, in some people's minds, maybe, well, should is a weird word, but he was very, very close, and it would have been a good win for him. He already came off of, he already came off of a win against Corgi and Pools. Thank you, name is Victor. Appreciate it, man. Always appreciate the help. But, yeah, so we have a little bit of a rematch. You know, with a small scene, you're going to have rematches from week to week. This was a very close nail-biter game 5 last week. And Carl Hank was up 2-1. Just I had a crazy comeback both games. Ooh. Yeah, maybe was trying to go for a generous ledge grab, but not quite that generous. So it's looking like Josiah doing pretty good. Josiah is May, by the way. I know top players. I know, it's really cool. But yeah. So you just came off of a hot Yoshi Ditto.
What's up, man?
That was interesting.
Mind if I jump on the mic
No,
with you?
go ahead, dude.
All right, I guess I'm assuming that was an invitation.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I like to play Yoshi. He's really fun,
Yeah.
but really challenging.
So-
yeah, Carl Hank's real good.
Yeah, he's put in some work over. He was already okay. Like he was like before. Well, I never really played him. Me and Calvin are kind of the gatekeepers. He was like probably right below us.
Okay.
Now he's solidly above us. He's
Yeah, I played him I think I played him like a year or so ago, maybe like a year and a half on NetPlay,
Okay.
and I didn't realize he was like local to the area.
Yeah.
But we played some Yoshi Dittos in some other matches, and he was like pretty good. He's definitely gotten like noticeably better since then.
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely done well. And yeah, I think Josiah's probably looked at some Zane Amsa VODs, you know, just to make sure. He did go Falcon a few times because I think Falcon, people think because of knee and how it breaks armor that Yoshi is pretty good. But if Yoshi
what I
downfills
think.
Falcon off stage, then like that Falcon can just kind of die sometimes.
Yep.
So it kind of goes both ways. It's a pretty harsh matchup for both sides. And the Forest match, very good. I actually play Yoshi in Ultimate, and it is not the same at all. Like they're so different. There's double jump armor, but it's like very different, and like the whole like momentum stuff with this guy is completely different.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it really
it's
is.
it's insane. And
Yeah,
so
Yoshi's really momentum based.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's a good character. People have been talking about like his placement on the tier list, and pretty much, you know, obviously solely because of Amsa. You know, he's
Yeah.
pretty much he's jumped
But
up.
there's
a bit.
been a lot of people coming out the gate too. I mean, Nebby was really solid. I know he's been picking up. He was Avalancer not too long ago. I know he's been picking up Mewtwo, but he was a very solid Yoshi. There's Whiskers. MDVA has Peanut Phobia. I think he was PR'd.
Yeah, Peanut's really good. I played him in tournament before.
Yeah, he's real solid. And so there's a lot of Yoshis that are getting up there. You know, I mean, it's kind of like, I think it's becoming kind of like a puff thing where like I remember Mango was saying like, or maybe it was IBDW. I was watching a video.
you
It was
should
like,
down smash
you got to
there.
practice against the local Yoshi to prepare for AMSA for Summit. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
it's becoming like the H-Box problem with Puff, because it's like, yeah, but now with Slippy, like people have a lot of potential for match experience. It just kind of goes into how much work you're putting in.
Yep.
So
what's the history of this matchup? I heard you just saying it, talking
Yeah.
about it. I think.
yeah, so it was last week. I think was their first match, and it was Carl Hang was winning games 4 and 5. It was like Left and Mango G4 type of close. It was insane.
That's sick. Ooh,
you guys are best
that was
of
real
3.
good.
And
That was a good confirm right there.
You guys can wait over there because we're losers bracket, and
Good shield drop.
might as well.
If you don't know it already, never attack Yoshi from underneath their shield, especially with a laggy move
Yeah, he's
like
going
up
press
smash.
down.
Yep.
So
Don't be doing that.
yeah, so you can just hop in whenever they're done, and then we can go ahead and play.
Ooh.
Sorry for people that will miss our voice. Play each other. Bye.
僕は負けるわけにはいかないんだ。
Hello everyone, I'm back after a quick 2-0 from Nawonk. But that's okay. Alright. So, I'm just gonna be updating pools, but enjoy the play. I'll commentate in a little bit.
Yeehaw!
All right. Hello, valued listeners. We're coming back at you. Sorry. We're still a little new to the streaming stuff, but that's okay. And so we have Carl, Hank, and Corgi. So, ooh, and it's already over. Whoops. How'd that go?
Who won?
Okay. All right. So
So wait, I'm not out yet, or I am out
you are out. You got fifth.
for good. Like good. There's none of that like.
You
third
can't.
bracket
You
thing
could do a tiebreaker against a loser of this if you wanted to, but it's not.
for fifth place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could.
I'm
but-
good.
All right.
I'll take my tie for fifth.
Yeah, that's solid.
I'll take my start.
Hey. Yeah, you don't want to tiebreak and risk sixth place? That's so funny. All right. So we do have Carl, Hank, and Cowden played over there. Take your pick. And whenever you guys are ready, Bibbin and Corgi, 3 out of 5. Yeah, yeah. And then the winner of Carl, Hank, and Cowden will play May.
I'll play him.
I'm commentating. I gotta send him my reel, you know. I gotta get some footage for that. But yeah, okay. So we do have winners finals coming up. So
You did?
all right. So hello, OSBM and Birdshot. I'm not familiar with you guys. I do see a Clint subscription. I know either you have similar tastes of Dan or you are Dan. I don't know. He does shoot that laser with the bird sometimes. But if you're some random dude checking out or someone recommended, welcome. We're in Lynchburg, Virginia. We're doing an offline bracket. We had 9 people today. 50% larger than last week. We had 6, so we're getting back at it. Not bad for the summer. And we're back here. We had so these guys started in the same pool, and Corgi did win, but Bibbit, fresh off of a 3-0 of May, who has won a few of these. So imagine being Dan. All right. That could very well be you, but either way. Valued chatter. Ooh gets the shine. Ooh, and the generous Mario Bros. Ledge grab does get back. So yeah, and so yeah. Ooh, I bet that was an up air. Oh no, that's rough. I mean, I know at a low level, a lot of people that are spaceys don't even like battlefields because it's a lot harder to recover, and they'll ban it just because of that. I remember people back home would. If it was Marth Fox, it was like, I banned Battlefield because of the ledges only. So, and coming into play right here, yeah. And I think, like, Corgi's really good at mixing up, or at least at this level, mixing up his recovery enough to where, ooh, clear, get out of the way, to where if he's going high, like, a lot of times he forces a guess, but Bibbit gets that read, or just gets close enough to where he covers options, and that's really good. You can maybe have to start. I mean, that cape is just a really good tool. I mean, that's like that. It's not super applicable in other matchups. I feel like spaceys, it's really important. Like, yeah, I feel like it's not gonna be game breaking. But yeah, ooh, gets the down tilt, not bad, and yeah, I think it's just like it's tough because like against Mario Bros in general, and ooh, he probably could have even caped. It's got him on his way down. Wow, that's the win condition right there. But yeah, so we have Bibbit up 1-0 after losing in pools, but it was a close set. But okay, so yeah, I feel like another matchup's cape isn't quite as good, and this stage is a little better with ledges specifically because you can ride it a little bit. One thing is like, so my friend was getting into melee, and we didn't get super far with him, but he likes Doc. He really likes Doc. Because, he's like, oh, you should play Sheik or Puff or Marth at the beginning. But no, he wanted Doc. It's like, okay, a rare man right there. But, I was looking into my VODs with Bibbit. And I was looking at friends and like some Dr. Mario guides, like joining the Dr. Mario Discord, stuff like that. And these things, like I looked at a VOD of Vivid force stalking me. He just approaches with fair anytime he wants. He just goes, boom. I read your dash back. I know you're going to do this. And he just throws it out. And it's a strong move. And with an L cancel, it's not bad. Am I going to get a backer from ledge? Oh, he gets a drop down cape. That could have maybe stage spiked, but he had the confidence. I mean, that's my experience. He probably knew that he would be able to get back and not get trapped underneath or burned or whatever. So that's good stuff. Bibbit, he's been playing online. He just recently got his vaccine and also just got married too. That's pretty cool. You know, Melee's an old man's game. You know, it's how it be. And you know, everyone who is everyone will wall jump off this tree. You just got to do it. Ooh, gets the falling up air. Goes for it. I mean, why not? You know. But yeah. So yeah, Bibbit very comfortable with throwing out forward air. Down smash is a solid option. He'll go for the ledge a lot. Yep, throws out the fair. He just doesn't. He's like, I don't care. I'll just put it out there. And I believe Dog doesn't have a wall jump, so he's maybe not going to quite be doing what Corgi's doing. He just, ooh, wall, I'm going to jump off. I normally can't do this. But yeah, you might update to hazards off, I guess, or no transformations, but we'll see. Yeah, Pill is an option to where a lot of times people are like, ooh, man, maybe other characters I would have killed. But yeah, Pill was something to where it's like I remember seeing is like you're a lot of times supposed to attack it. Maybe it's an air tray right there, but like, you're not supposed to shield because it gives if Dr. Mario like he can fade in because I think he can do a full hop Pill. Ooh, up tilt forward air. I know there's throws, there's chain grabs with Doc on spacies. I know I think you do up throw at low percent and down throw high percent, and you can finish with a fair. But yeah, I mean, I just see like some kind of throw into fair is pretty good with Dog. That's his bread and butter for kills a lot of times. Or, you know, back air is actually a really good edge guarding tool. You can do like a lot of back airs out of like multiple jumps. Oh, that's ooh, gets the forward air on the mistech, and maybe didn't want the Pill to hit there, but I mean, hey, he's still doing okay. We're seeing yeah, fortunately, Corgi's just not letting him live very long. That's the big thing. It's like, because a lot of times you're scared to edge guard Doc by going off stage. You're like, I'm gonna stay out like on stage. Ooh, tries to, you know, alley oop himself. He doesn't quite get it. But ooh, and gets the Sakurai combo, and we're one apiece. But yeah, I feel like sometimes you don't want to get reverse edge guarded by Doc. It's like, oh, I can just down tilt or hold ledge, or a lot of times you don't hold ledge. Because he's managing to get back soon enough, but you know, okay. And here we're gonna see some chain grabs. I forget when you switch, but I know the chain grab works for a lot. It's like a Marth thing where it's harder at low percents, but once you get to a mid percent, it starts going pretty early. And down smash gets a lot of percent right there. That down smash is a good move. Like, it's very good. And we're gonna see some chain grabs. You know, honestly, we don't stream very often. I remember Just used to. Josiah would occasionally, but I haven't seen these two actually play sets. I'll like see like random games here, but yeah, down smash really good again, and he doesn't even need to. He was almost certainly going to either cape or forward smash or back air from ledge or whatever. I mean, it's like a spacey tool. We're just like, you know, and he falls slow enough to where you can just grab ledge again, kind of like a Falcon can do that, I think. But yeah, Puff too, I guess. But yeah. So yeah, okay. So he's looking for up tilt, or maybe okay. He gets the tech roll in, but yeah, up tilt led into a forward air. I don't know if it was a full hop or double jump. Either way, he got the forward air kill earlier. So I wonder if, you know, grab is sometimes maybe a little bit too committal. I know jump cancel grab isn't too bad for Doc. Like, it's solid. But it's, you know, it's still a little intimidating. You know, Corgi is used to being chain grabbed on the stage. He maybe not perfectly by Josiah, but well enough to be very punishing. He does good on FD first meet though. He's comfortable with FD because he's like scrapping, and he makes it worth it. And we do see Bibbit with the percent lead. Gets a shield grab. Hey, with the J high special, you know, not sure what to do out of shields. Just press A. Ooh, get some jab pressure. That's one thing that Bibbit does really well. Like, he'll do forward tilt with Falco. He'll use jab pressure with other characters. Like he's comfortable playing against someone's shield and you know, satisfied just waiting there trying to poke. You know, and I think yeah. And of course, you probably heard it a lot of times, but FD is hard to land on because you can't land on platforms. Ooh, maybe could have just waited with an up smash. But yeah, I mean, hey, it's like sometimes you have confidence, but you get worried and you get decision paralysis. Ooh, that was an escort to the blast zone. That was really nice. That's like, I remember like seeing Shroom versus Leffen, like I think it was like down throw, double up air into like forward air or something, and like up air is a really good tool. Because it has a different trajectory than like other Mario Bros. Up airs, but you know, against a fast faller, it's just kind of mixes up their DI maybe. Also puts on more percent and puts it out there. Forward smash doesn't really have that great range, but if you get it, you get it. You know, maybe he's going for lots of back air, so maybe he even went for a back air. But you know, hey, that happens a lot if you try to like land L cancel. Ooh, goes for... Ooh, wow. That was a little generous, but he takes it. But yeah. And Bibbit up 2-1. So, yeah. Like, a lot of times they're going to try and land with an aerial, L cancel into jump aerial again, but then you're a little off with your timing, so you actually do a smash from the ground. That happens. But yeah, okay. So, FD is... was a loss from him. Okay, so he probably wants to kill Doc earlier. Doc is he's a portly chap. You know, he's not super light, but you know, hopefully you put him off stage, edge guard him a little bit. That's one thing where it's like sometimes Doc will just recover fast enough to where it's hard to get into a position without feeling like you're going to be in a rough spot. Ooh, and gets the turnaround strong hit. Yeah. So there is also the chance of recovering a Randall. But I mean, it is hard because like a lot of times people will cover that still and be prepared. But it adds an option. It's like you at least got to give yourself something. It's like in newer games, people like Kalos or Smashville or something to like old Smashville. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to. Get to stage, but if I were Dan, why wouldn't I be winning this tourney as Roy? Yeah. Don't Test Me Jr. Or honestly, you probably played Roy before Zane did. But in terms of level, like you know, you're definitely top 2 Roy MBVA. If I had to say, ooh, and gets that was pretty smart. Going straight up is good if you're able to go above stage. So starting at too low, you're kind of hoping he might miss and you have less room to fall. But if you have room to drift afterwards, so that's gonna be the key is trying to mix up your recovery with recovering against the wall. Gets that strong nair. I used to think Doc's nair was kind of like a spectrum in terms of how much the knockback grows, but it's just 2 parts because it's like a reverse where it's like the first part is strong, the second part is weak. For normal nairs, his is just different. It doesn't grow; it just becomes weak, strong. So. Ooh. And another thing I've heard with Doc is, get some. Yeah, I definitely he likes the down air shield pressure. That's really good. Multi-hit on a platform, pretty solid because you know you might get someone to drop shield, you might shield poke. Gets the down smash, and that could be it. Yeah, back air, good move. Bibbit gets it. I feel like I was on a lot of tangents there, but we do have it. Bibbit 3-1 over Corgi, and even though Bibbit was a 2 seed of his pool, we have him winner side of Grants. Not bad for the young newlywed right there. So we're waiting for Carl Hank Calton off stream, and then we'll have the winner play against May. We might see a rematch of one of the pools, because this was pretty much deconstructed Swiss. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I like it. It's hard to organize, but it just gets people to play against other seeds or like who they would play. It just gives it's kind of like a hybrid between normal bracket and round robin, because round robin can be a little redundant sometimes. It take a while, but yeah. So we're gonna get loser semis eventually. I imagine Crow Hank is favored, but I know Calton coming back with a vengeance. Yeah. Thanks. I was just thinking. So we're gonna have May versus the winner of Carl Hank. So we'll just put that there. And yeah, so
This birdshot thing.
oh, is that Dan?
Hey, Logan.
Oh, it's Logan.
No, not Logan. Logan. That's a different Logan.
Okay, gotcha.
Screw up.
Yeah, you want to pull up a chair if you want to?
Mind if I scoot in here?
Yeah. So I remember we got a USB extension a while ago, Grant. I don't know if you remember me having it, but we were hoping to use it a while ago. But I'm like, hey, we have it, so might as well use it.
Heck yeah.
So yeah.
Back to this match again.
Yeah.
Yoshi
So yeah,
Marth.
we did have, because of Bibbit 3-0ing Josiah and winners, we do have some pools rematches, but that's okay. I was saying, like, the farther you get in bracket, the more people are probably fine with rematches, because, like, they're more used to adapting. Like, lower level, you're going to get a lot of the people losing the same people over there.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but the competitive nature in me, I always kind of like rematching someone that I lost to, just to see if I can get them back.
Yeah.
Unless it was too bad, then I'm like, all right, I'll skip them. They can, someone else can beat them for me.
Yeah. This is 3 out of 5, so there is a chance of a little bit more adaptation from Carl Hank. I believe it was 2-0 last time, so I'm sure Josiah probably feels a little better in the matchup. And I feel like it's because the thing is, I think being so used to like fighting a lot of spacies and stuff, it's like, and I mean, this should come without saying, but like treating matchups
could have jab
differently.
reset there.
Yeah, that was good. Ooh, didn't catch his jump, but
Ooh.
yeah, gets a strong hit. Yeah.
That should be it.
Oh no, that's rough.
Jumped a little, double
You
jump a
at
little
least take him
tad too
down
early.
with you, but you're way lower percent. Not a good trade.
Not worth it.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's
Ooh.
like Marth not
Okay.
acting like, okay, your throw
100%.
combos are going to be a lot different. You can kind of forward throw chain grab to low percent,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not going to do the same
No.
type of stuff against other characters.
Yoshi is not a chain grabbable character.
Yeah.
Falcon can like throw him down throw him a few times, but that's
it's
pretty
like-
much
I mean,
about it.
I feel like at a low percent,
That was
like
real good.
Sheik has a like
Grab it,
or at
yep.
least Calton does. He does a chain grab on me like once or twice.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
true. Sheik, sorry, I don't know what I
Yeah,
was
like
thinking. Yeah, of
every
course, Sheik.
every character can do something at low percent, but maybe not against like Luigi or something.
Who can Sheik not down throw chain grab? That's true, Luigi.
Yeah.
Pretty much the
But-
top, pretty much like the extreme floaties.
Okay, so we're gonna see like
All right, so
Carl Hank's going to do a lot of
he's-
double jump nairs, and that's
yep.
that's one of his main.
He's
That's
dang,
rough.
that sucks.
Several SDs that game, and but he does have an extra one compared to the last set. The last set was 2 out of 3.
I
So
feel like
maybe he can get it back going.
I feel like the longer sets tend to okay.
Yeah, he can get
Down
some
th-
up airs
down
like
smash.
crazy, like
I think that forward smash was a mistake.
yeah.
I think longer sets tend to favor. I mean, obviously, they favor like better player, but I think the character matchup as well. Since you have to work more as a lower tier or like a lower favorite matchup,
Yeah.
it's longer sets are just more difficult. You got to do more for longer, so it's harder.
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel like
messed
so.
up.
So Marth does like he does, probably not back throw, but other throws he likes to throw in occasionally here and there, just like see if he can catch some DIs. But what Carl Hank does against me is like he'll do
Nice.
he'll do a double jump nair or fair before you can act. Like
you mean
like,
before
like,
you even start
or if
doing
you're
anything?
like after you throw him, like if you're trying to do like maybe not an aerial, but if you're trying to do like a forward smash or like a down tilt or something, he'll be able to get it out because like the I believe the hit stun or something, or at least the positioning is okay.
Oh, that was
like
so good.
that's one thing he'll do, and so like sometimes Luigi's will nair out of his stun, like options like that. A little more technical, of course, not just pressing A, but yeah. So we're gonna see that, and nair is his is Marth's like really only like double hit option, and so that's good because you kind of like. Yeah, even trying to read that.
Yeah, that's not a good option. I
He
don't
does
think.
eventually get it. I mean, I feel like being somewhat inexperienced in the matchup, like I did beat him in pools last week, but then I lost to him 3-0, and I lost to him 3-0 the week prior. So overall, like, he's favorable against my Marth. And from what I can tell, it's like so he's gonna do a lot of shield drop aerials. He's going to double jump out of stuff like that.
Yep, too high a
Maybe
percentage
going
for a
up air,
reset there.
not
Ooh,
quite.
almost.
I mean, he's doing good. Definitely.
Oh, that was it.
I
He
mean,
could have down
the
smashed
classic
there.
stage choice is Dreamland against Marth, and Marth's going to do
Oh man, he had like 3 opportunities there.
and gets
Got off the ledge.
tipper on the
Dang.
mistech. But yeah,
Sometimes with Yoshi, it's like he moves too fast for his own good.
yeah, with down tilt,
I know
great
from
move.
experience. Yep. Oh no, tilt's sick.
And that might be it.
Like you get moving and then you just press so many freaking buttons and then it's like, oh crap, I got off the ledge when I didn't mean to. Oh, I had it. There had something sick and then I like pressed another button and jumped out of it.
Yeah, I feel like at a lower level, it's like you're not really sure what all is gonna happen because sometimes I'll tipper Yoshi at 60, sometimes I'll tipper 190, and he stays there. And it's like you're kind of just sometimes throwing out stuff, and maybe you're trying to bait out like a shield drop if you're fading correctly. Maybe you dash dance like a fallen fair in there or something. But I feel like a lot, yeah. But the thing is, if you get a grab, what are you gonna do? Like that's kind of rough. Like and the easiest thing to do out of a dash dance is dash dance grab. Yeah, Yoshi up smash, not too bad. Yeah, definitely not gonna kill anytime soon on this stage. Yeah. And that's a classic, like, you cover a lot of options with the full smash.
It should be dead.
Yeah, Yoshi's kind of done. A lot of times characters like bigger stages to recover on, but Yoshi, if he doesn't have a double jump and he's far away enough, then he's just kind of done. But yeah, and
was
gets
good.
the nair after the first hit.
Yep, that was bad. I just had to try and go for that at low percentage. There's nothing you can. Marth has nothing he can out hit Yoshi double jump stun out at 0%.
I'm wondering if
Go for them grabs, boy.
Carl Hank in the corner. He did he did an aerial on shield and
No
then did
jump.
a double jab. I know Yoshi's second jab is a lot less safe than the first one, so maybe he tried to do something else. But so that's something to where, okay, gets a new
Okay.
He has something.
See what he does out of it.
He
Yeah.
throws those out a lot against me. A nice command grab, and he's taking like I feel like Yoshi's like I didn't realize how many wrists there are because they're like
He was. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
That was sick.
That was
I don't think that was a combo, but
yeah. I think he just kind of threw it out, covered space.
Yep.
And hey, he got it.
Wow. That was like seriously risky.
It's cool. Like the
That was the last thing I would have
initial
expected
downward
as
tip
Mark.
box of Yoshi. I remember like Crush Amsa at that one I think Midwest tournament. Not Midwest. It was Pacific Northwest, but something like that, like Doan Park or something like that. I don't know. They played, and it was like lasted game 5, and it ended with a read on his high recovery with down B, who gets the tipper, but he's gonna DI into the corner, and then actually landed on stage. Wow, that was
good. That was a good option right there.
it was-
Down smash.
ooh.
Yep.
Nair. It was kind of like what
Sick.
Bibbit was doing, like a Falcon or a Dr. Mart. where like you're using arrows just to take him to the edge. And, I mean, that's a lot of characters where it's like you're using quick arrow, quick aerial, boom, and use the finisher. So that,
Yeah, but
that's a melee classic.
you're absolutely right though. I was actually going to say something about Yoshi. He is like one of the
Down tilt.
I'd say maybe the prime example of a risk reward character.
Sure, yeah.
You with not having an up B, every time you like go for aerial, especially like off the stage or high up, you're risking getting knocked out of it and taken off. Yeah, he's really kind of like high. He's not high committal because he's fast and he's got cancels and stuff. But in another sense, he really is like high committal. You have to you cannot be scared and play Yoshi. He's like the ultimate like no fear balls to the walls character.
Yeah, I feel like so. Like earlier, he did get a grab, and then Carl Hank acted out with a double jump, and I think he did a way dash back for his match. I think he's probably going to be wanting to do, like maybe if you do a pivot or something, but I think way dash back is more reliable in some ways. So you're probably going to see him do less dash dance grab and more so like way dash back.
That was a great forward tilt, by the way, on his Hank's on his shield pressure. That was like the only move he could have done there that would have hit it out. Probably jab too.
Yeah, and so
Cross up shield.
and this stage is hard to land from either player.
Spot dodge, not a good
but-
look for Yoshi. Don't want to
So
be
he's just
spot
going to
dodging.
DI up, and he's just going to try and mix it up, and that's one thing. Yoshi can live a long time if he's doing it correctly.
Yoshi will heckle him.
Yeah.
Whoop!
It's just like
Or she-
I feel like
reset?
sometimes you should
No
get it,
reset.
like sometimes maybe
Wonder if
Carl
that was
Hank
on
messes up.
purpose.
It's like I feel like I've hit
that
him
was
before
messed
like this, and he just doesn't go anywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That was really.
I wonder if this, like, if he wants to do like a jab or something, maybe that would be a little better. Jab is used against spacey side B because it's fast, and you can do like a double jab. I wonder if that would be a better option against, because a lot of times Carl Hank is going to do it because it's a lot easier to downbeat to ledge than to try and land on stage, especially FB.
Oh.
And
That's a down B again. That's like
Those are
that,
scary close
That
to
kind of
killing.
move. That's like the move you can only go for once a match, and
Yeah.
that was it. He used it up just now.
So he's not doing forward throw or yeah. I mean, either way, I feel like Carl Hank might have gotten out of that, but that's a lot of damage.
Yep.
That's
it right there.
He got it. Yeah, I feel like if you push him far enough, he has to use his double jump in a way where he can't just armor through everything if it's far enough.
Yep. The plight
Yep.
of Yoshi.
Egg up air. That's a solid thing. It's like because egg is pretty committal. There's a kind of a lag after it, so if you can get around it and punish it, it's good. But,
Yeah.
but if the egg is already out, Yoshi is like boom, okay, aerial. Yeah, and so we're seeing some double fares.
Yep. There was a parry
He was
there.
actionable earlier than
should have had that.
Sometimes you
Or
see
that.
people kind of just standing around. It's like because they're trying to DI, but they're actionable, and so it's not. Ooh,
Oh my goodness, that was
yeah.
crazy.
A lot of times out of neutral B, you can calls out the neutral B, but like out of being inside the egg, you can buffer an option, and he buffers a counter.
Oh,
Ooh.
I guess he didn't have a jump left.
Yeah, but good stuff from May, bringing it back. I believe like Carl Hank took I think every stock first, but the last one. So you gotta feel good. It's like I remember sets like that where it's like, especially in Ultimate, I'll take like I think I got 2-0'd and I took every like the first and second stocks of both times first, and then just got killed at 80 last stock both times. And it's like it's like you're doing good, but you gotta finish strong.
This stage, I feel like, is just like a weaker version. Most of the time for Yoshi, it's like a weaker version of Yoshi's because Yoshi loves Yoshi's. But against Marth, I feel like it's actually might be somewhat more level of a playing field than Yoshi's because Marth is obviously freaking good on Yoshi's too. So the platforms don't affect Yoshi negatively on this stage than they like they do Marth. So
I know Josiah. This is a comfort pick for him. So
really,
I wonder if Carl Hank knows that, or I mean, and hey, you hopefully you maybe think it benefits your character's like strengths more than just the person's strength. Ooh, gets some. I think putting him on the platform is also good because trying to check chase
should be death.
you know,
I missed
Yoshi
it.
can't really
Slipped
armor through a
off.
tech chase, so that's one thing. He was doing he did down throw instead of a forward throw or up throw because you put him on the ground and you can kind of do that. So I think that's one thing is like trying to use maybe down tilt.
Okay.
Ooh, the up tilt, very nice. Doesn't quite get much, but it's a solid tool for like extension. Yeah. I feel like maybe you just go for grab and just keep putting him on stage. I think it's just sometimes like you're not sure when the armor ends. You just want to throw out something strong and hope he dies. Like I feel like maybe I'm sure Josiah's a little bit more studious than that, but that's sometimes when I'm playing Carl Hank, that's how I feel. Yeah, I assume we probably went for a nair.
That was good patience right there.
But yeah, and he gets it anyway. So, yeah, Ooh waits for the shield drop and calls it out. Yeah, he's calling out options. He did a forward air against a neutral beat earlier, and then he did, I believe that was an up tilt against the Ooh, and takes a little damage, but like X actually do a lot of damage.
I don't know what happened there. I think he
yeah,
was holding down.
Yeah, something like that. That's probably it. And I mean, he was already without a double jump, so he could have very well been edge guarded.
Okay.
But we're seeing
Show
a lot
me
of
what-
up airs.
Show me what you got, Mike.
But yeah,
Carl.
his name is Michael, so that works. But yeah, so we're seeing
three
down throw,
names.
solid option. Gets a double hit, but doesn't break him out of it. Yeah, I think a lot of times, I know in newer games, Yoshi, as soon as he has an action to his double jump, it removes the armor. So,
Didn't know that.
yeah.
Nair,
So like a lot of
reverse
times
nair.
I'll do like a rising down air because it doesn't interrupt the trajectory. Like in this game, it's so different because like Yoshi will do like a rising double jump aerial and stuff, but he
Yep.
can't do that. He does a lot of up airs like boom back on the ground, but he has to extend. He can't really do that because you have to wait for your jump before doing the action.
For it, yep.
Yeah, so that's really interesting. Like with characters like Ness, Mewtwo, even Peach a little bit too. And yeah, the tech chase scenario that's what you're wanting to do. You're trying to put him on the ground because in the air he does all his crazy shenanigans. So you're trying to put him on either a platform or the stage and trying to read what he does or cover him as tech. Forward smash by outranging him.
Yep, Yoshi likes to be on the ground, or at least low to the ground, where he has his double jump.
And ooh, barely gets back. I wonder, it's like
That's it.
and yep, wow, still close
Nice.
set. I
Yep.
think that was but hey, May being the one seed of the event, he definitely doesn't want to go out quietly. and
Into the night.
and so we're going to see the usual May Corgi, but in losers finals, not
Nice.
grands. That's a typical it's a typical matchup we see for a lot of our events previously in grands. But Bibit coming out strong with 2 wins forces them to play a little early.
I think the only thing that I noticed that Carl could have been doing better that match was with his edge guards. I think he was trying to go for eggs too much or like some setups, and Josiah grabbed the ledge a bunch for free. I think he should have just gone
Yeah.
for some straight up edge hogs or grabbing the ledge more.
Yeah,
I think he
and
would have gotten
I think-
a couple stocks out of that.
I think maybe like I mean it's a classic like if Marth beats you and you kind of put you below stage. I wonder how Yoshi gets out of that. I'm not entirely sure how it all works. I know like a Falco or a Fox, they're just like kind of under the stage and like drop fair, up B again, stage bike. I wonder how Yoshi does in that scenario. But yeah, I mean, either way, if you're hit when you're on the ledge and you don't have invincibility, like it's scary. And so a lot of times you might roll early or get off early or attack early, and Mars just kind of waits there. I mean that's a classic. Like good Mars will make it very ambiguous to when they're recovering.
Yep.
And I got a few of those today, but of course I didn't win neutral again, so I just went back off stage. But like that's a big thing is like trying to avoid the attack while also getting to ledge and like.
So man,
I don't know.
What's up, dude?
Man.
Yeah, I was just saying that actually.
Yeah, because I mean, you were getting a lot of like down tilt kills against me, and then like I was panicking and recovering high, but Josiah seemed very comfortable recovering low, and it's just like he's getting those like perfect, or not always perfect, but like good enough ledge sweet spots to where it's hard for you to punish him, and so that's like, I feel like that's a big thing, but yeah, and so Corgi actually taking up her stock. I didn't see that, but yeah, so. This record, they played, I think, every time they've attended in the last, since we've had events in like early April, every time they have both entered, they played in grand finals. And Josiah's won most of them. Corgi got a bracket reset one of the Thursdays. A few weeklies ago, Corgi did actually double eliminate him without dropping the set.
Nice.
But unfortunately, last time it was, I think, a 6-0 or 6-1. From Josiah, so he's definitely favored, yeah. So what caused Josiah to be in losers so early was losing to Bibit, and then Bibit beat Andrew again. Yep. So the seeding was actually favorable for Josiah against Bibit because it was the one of his pool versus the second of the other pool. But Bibit coming out strong. He now played grinder as he was before, but I think now it's like welcome to my world. Like that's what he was doing because. I think Andrew found him on Smash Ladder, and it said Lynchburg, VA, and it's like, wait, that's us. And then he messaged him on Smash Ladder, asked him to come, and sure enough, he's here.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah,
sick. I didn't know that's how
I
how
think
that-
it was Andrew that messaged him then. I know,
Nice.
but he was found on Smash Ladder, and then he started coming.
That's cool.
And hey, confirmation right here. Ooh, and the classic forward smash on the mistech.
Actually, gotta get going.
Yeah. All right.
Good to see you,
game,
man.
sir. Thanks for coming, man. No
Yeah,
want
later, dude.
heading out, but yeah. So classic matchup, both character and player. We at a lower level, there's not as many spacies, but Andrew has been sticking with it, because he found out about the scene. Me and Andrew go way back in terms of Lynchburg standards, because he knew he heard about Lynchburg somehow, because he was from Halifax, which is like South Boston, about an hour south of us, but he worked in Lynchburg. So, see you, Nick. So he's like, hey, after I get off work at 5, I might as well come to tournaments. So he started coming to Smash 4, also Melee. It was back in 2017 spring. And me and him were about the same level in Melee at that point. Very, not super high level. And then I believe after about 8 months, I haven't taken a set since. And he's just continually gone up. He's comfortable in the Marth matchup. Lynchburg used to have either 4 or 5 Marths. I think it was me, Josiah, aka K-Swiss, and Nwunk. We saw Nwunk again. He didn't really go Marth a ton. I think he ooh, good shine. That's a classic. So he's edge guarding Marth to where it's like Marth is kind of known as the edge guarding machine against Fox, but Fox can do it reverse. You can shine spike. When they're rowing the boat, there's a side B. There's a little lag there, but also getting it on the up B. It's a little bit of risk reward. But yeah, so Andrew's comfortable in the Marth matchup. He's had experience against Marth here, and he also plays net play. That's how he found Bibbit, was over net play. So back before rollback, I know, crazy. But ooh, that last hit, not safe. A lot of times people hold shield. Hey, and yeah, maybe could have done a drop down back air, but hey, he just far enough away to where he feels comfortable with a roll. And you're under 100, so you're in a favorable position either way. So looking good from Josiah. See, we have this is Josiah's I think favorite stage, and while some people don't always like it as Marth, or just in general, it is, he likes it because he feels more comfortable than his opponent a lot of the time, and stuff like that. I mean, I think it's just variance. Spacing outside of the forward smash, that's some experience right there. You know exactly where the forward smash is going, and a lot of times Marth's gonna throw it out. But yeah, and looking good. This is taking still almost in crouch cancel percent, or maybe that's for Fox, but still very low percent. Yeah, and we're seeing Josiah really take it back up to speed. And ooh, gets I maybe expecting an up air, but gets the back air to put him off stage. Yeah, and that's probably where he was expecting to be on the stage to get a little dash right there. Rest in peace, back punk. But yeah, gets the falling up air. But yeah. So Mr. Michael, yeah, your legal name. I know you have a little bit of Fox in teams. What do you think of Fox in general at a low level? Do you think it's something to where you would? Is it a legit secondary for singles, or was it just so much is going on? Yoshi is getting hit about his armor by 3 random people.
Oh, no. So basically, back when rollback came out, I picked up Spacies just for fun.
Okay.
Just to mess around on unranked. And so my Fox does alright in teams.
Okay, I gotcha. And Fox is a really good teams character.
Yeah, basically. You don't have to do anything special.
For sure. But yeah. What do you think? I mean, maybe it's more so in Josiah's sport where he's just edge guarding quickly, winning neutral a lot. But so it just seems like Andrew, he's getting a lot of openings, and Marth has a lot more streamlined combos and stuff. But Andrew, he was getting some edge guards earlier. He's getting some knockdowns and throw combos. But earlier, yeah. And he just gets 1 or 2 things, and then just I feel like even if he went neutral a lot, like it takes a long time. We've seen Slippy stats recently where it's like how many neutral wins per kill, I think was the stat, and that's probably a high ratio for Corey that game. So of course, like I know with Falco lasers, it's just not always going to be quite the same for every character, but that's typically a good idea to where if you're winning neutral but not getting combos, and then the person who counter probably drop down that bear, and doesn't quite get to ledge to do an up B or a spike or like up B to ledge and then the spike, but yeah. Okay, and goes the drift past Nair on platform. I feel like a lot of times people are a little afraid to hit a shield on platform. But like doing either a multi-hit or a drift past is a really good option because a lot of times they're not going to be in the favorable position. You know, Yoshi is going to shield drop a lot of times when you shield on the platform. And a lot of times at a low level, it's like, oh, I almost going to hit him. But then like I feel like it's one thing that's really good is someone that baits out. Like Josiah started doing that where like he forward aired against your neutral Bs. He started, I think, up tilting or something right as you should. People like call it out. That's a big thing. To where like if you know what a character's going to do and you're able to counteract that. I mean that's where you start moving up a little bit instead of just kind of having the same game plan. Like because it's like okay, I bet at a very low level it's like same game plan for in general. It's like okay, I know this move's okay. I want to throw it out. You know, we're going to see that at a low level. But when you start to adapt to different characters, that's when you're starting to get a little higher, playing matchups correctly, but then you're starting to notice habits and punish them is when you're actually starting to break through. Yeah, gets a forward air, pass. Probably meant to do a landing fair there, but and you know, big sword equal kill, very very good stuff. But yeah, so you know, traditionally this is a stage that is anti-Marth because, I mean, it's kind of not always it's fickle, not always that legit. Could have gone for shield grab there, shield grab master here, but because it's like okay, he can't do the forest master the platform, except unless you're doing like that 1 pixel or whatever. But that's not really viable. But the thing is, like, Josiah didn't even get those on the other stage anyway, so I feel like he has a lot of room to play. That's rough. Yeah, that's a classic where like enough drift can push you off. But yeah, so like Josiah hasn't really been going for a lot of those anyway. So like you just get a lot of space, even more dash dance space. You know that's a big thing for Marth. And yeah, and unfortunately, Corby has really good recoveries when he's above the ledge, but when he's below, like yeah, that's just it's a lot more streamlined in terms of the edge guard. Yeah, and I think you know, Josiah looking a little uncomfortable with like a little stiff with some of the options, but hey, he's doing okay. Yeah, maybe could have gone for an up air there, but I think he was going more for a more coverage rather than just a straight up read or whatever. Ooh, and could have yeah. I think he's doing a lot of things that like not even like suboptimal, but he's doing things that like he want like it's I mean it's a style thing. And and hey, covers it. Maybe could have done an upwards angle, like straight up, but that's tough because I mean, a lot of times you just kind of put something out and cover it. Loses the RPS or whatever. Gets the jab, doesn't quite like I don't know if it was DI or what, or it's based on percent with knockback growth. The jab doesn't quite do it, and you see being a little flashy there. And hey, Josiah again being patient with the recovery. Yeah, dash attack a lot of times can cross up, but so you know the noob option or just you know the low tech option is going to be a shield grab, tosses up. Doesn't quite get the up air, but gets the back air. So this is looking solid. You know, Josiah he did SD, so it's not necessarily he was getting outplayed all 3 stocks, but he I think it was high percent. But yeah, and so classic dash grab. Gets some back airs. You know, typically back air isn't always seen as like that great of a move, but hey, it covers option and it has like a different because it's an upward swing instead of a downward swing, and it's a little bit bigger than forward air. And I think it's about the same frame data too, so it's not bad. You know, forward airs, or I think they come out the same, or maybe it's damage or there's some similarity, but yeah. And so May gets the game win right there, and yeah, I think that Dreamland. In the way that Josiah's playing is maybe not as bad of a counter pick as another match. Ooh. Wait, I didn't know I had Frozen just enabled. That's cool. Ooh, okay. Yeah, and that's a classic, you know. You can go for up throw, or a few forward those into an up throw stuff. Ooh, and that was you know, a little silly there. Ooh, and this sends him straight down to the blast zone. But yeah, and okay, we're seeing that a little bit. I think it's like Fox at a you know, once they start to learn how to press buttons, you can be really aggressive, and the classic is like Marth just like stuffing you out every time, and not even needing to approach, because every time you approach, you get dash hit grab, you get forward air, you get down tilt, you get nared, just whatever. But Andrew, not doing too bad, you know, that kind of early, but yeah. Not always getting the jump cancel out of the shine, but hey, he's doing okay. He's finishing his food a little more, at least staying in a favorable position. I feel like that's a big thing. Is like, even if you don't always maybe come up air. I mean, he went for it, but and hey, just I gets back. But he's got those down airs out of shield pretty well. I forget the tangent I was on, but anyway. Here I am rambling about, you know, one interaction for 30 seconds, and there's a bunch of interactions going on. But yeah, so yeah, and with the character above 100%, as regards to I don't really. This brings me back to, or not brings me back, but I remember the clip from a few weeks ago where Andrew just kept being to ledge over and over, and for about 10 seconds, just like kept forward smashing and missing. That reminded me just of it. Oh, okay, they're being a little silly. Put your silly champs in chat. This is looking pretty good for Mr. May over here, but yeah, and maybe can combo. Yeah, maybe could have gone for a falling dare or something. But hey, you want to finish in style, and it's not over. I mean, Fox is able to get some percent if he gets some throw combo. Counter out of fading the stage, the classic. It's like they'll never expect me to counter, and then so many times they just call it out. But that's the classic with the newer games. It's like someone will try to smash attack, and then someone will counter, and then the person who's charging will wait for the charge to be, like the counter to be done. But yeah, ooh, and gets the Arcadian ledge dash, side B from stage, or side B from ledge, excuse me. But yeah, and I mean, I believe it was looking like a JV4, and it's not quite over yet. And we see Marthritis throwing out a lot of nairs. That's the classic. It's like second one is pretty strong. When you throw it out, yeah, tipper fair, not gonna kill, at least from ledge. Yeah, he does the run pass forward smash. That's a Desai classic. And maybe could go for a grab there, but the thing is, like, if you get a grab, yeah, it's like, what are you going to do? Maybe tech chase? But again, you're having to guess again. You'd rather just kind of get a strong hit. Ooh, and gets a good angle. Goes at a nair and gets it. Josiah getting that winner semis run back against Mr. Bib. And we're going to see Bibbit versus May. And grand finals.
Bibbit avenge me. Josiah avenge me.
So I remember back in the day when Bibbit was first started coming, I hadn't attended a tournament where, like, I think it was a tournament where I was out of town or something like that. Maybe a summer tournament when I was in North Carolina. But I saw Josiah versus Bibbit. It was this very matchup, and I played Marth as well. So I think Bibbit took a game, something like that. And I know it's like this is probably one of the worst matchups for Doc. I mean, of course, at a local level, and you know, if you're winning neutral, it doesn't quite matter. But I was like, okay, this guy, he seems all right. I'm determined to beat him. And then I proceeded to lose a lot. I think I took one set, but I'm like 1-0, 9 or something. It's bad.
That one
But
set forever ago. That was pretty recent.
it was. I mean, yeah, that feels like I think it's. I saw a stat to where it is. I think the same amount of time for Ultimate being played offline to Ultimate playing online. It's about both 14 months. So that's like it's crazy how long we've been playing online, and here we are in person. Yeah.
Boys.
Okay. And so, you know, we were seeing a lot of Doc follow-ups are a lot better on Spacies, but of course, because like he has a chain grab, he like with down throw at low percents, and then eventually switches to up throw, can continue the chain grab, and then go into a forward air kill. He actually approaches with forward air a lot. That's one thing that Vivid does that maybe not isn't recommended to a lot of other Doc names, but gets the cape. I was saying earlier that Cape, I mean, I think he took 4 stocks with Cape at game 1 against Corgi, and it was like, dang, this is really a good winning tool here. I was saying it's not always applicable in other matchups, but this is one where it does. 'Cause I feel like characters like Falcon and stuff like that, where they can grab the ledge from a turnaround. Marth, if he turns around, he is done. Like he just cannot do anything. So yeah, and gets the dash dance grab. That's the big thing here. It's going to be a dash dance grab. But yeah, and wow, that was the biggest jab I've ever seen. Just kind of calls out the movement. I think Bibit's very experienced in a lot of matchups. Gets the up tilt kill. That was a little earlier than maybe was expected Doc to be killed at, unless he's getting gimped. So very, very good. A lot of times Doc might live to like 140 and stuff. He's able to use a pill to recover behind. Really generous ledge grab. Yeah, and that back air is really good. You can throw out a lot of back airs. And wow, Bibit's so good with the jab pressure. It's like, cause you want to get out of shield, but like, I don't know, it's like you're danged if you do, danged if you don't. Pardon my French. But yeah. Ooh, okay. That's good stuff there. And ooh, yeah, he's so comfortable when his opponent's in shield. And that's typically a favorable position. You know, sometimes with the threat of actions out of shields, like a nair out of shield or a shield grab or up B out of shield. But like he's just doing so well. And like down smash has a lot of knockback, and Bibit takes game 1 pretty solidly. And I mean, hey, it's like, you know, this is Bibit's first event back, and he's looking solid. He did drop a set earlier in pools, which was for seeding. Okay, and this is not him sandbagging. May has a very solid Falcon. I would say his Mars still a little better, but I think maybe for a matchup thing, you might see some up throw combos. Maybe a high percent down throw, but Doc does combo Falcon almost as well as he combos Spacies. I don't know exactly the same percents for the follow-ups because you know Falcon's a little bit different in terms of weight and fall speed, but it's still pretty good. So we're gonna see a lot of scrapping here. We're gonna see a lot of attacks being thrown out. Doc does have a pill, but I feel like Falcon's so fast where he can just get around the pill and is punished anyway. Ooh, and gets, you know. In previous times, we would see Bibit go for a forward air on a misdeck, but hey, Nair is a lot safer. Yeah, I mean, ooh, and throws up the fair. I think this is looking solid for Mr. Bib right here. The newlywed himself. This is his honeymoon, and it's looking good for him. Let me say, yeah. Ooh, and you know, a lot of times at a low percent, you might see a forward throw miss input because the it's not a complete like 90 degrees. Ooh, gets the stomp knee. Hypest combo in the game. It's not a full 90 degrees in terms of like how you do throws. But he actually gets a follow up even without a knockdown. It was like, yeah, this is the knee. That's rough. When you have kind of a freebie there and you miss it, because that's your equalizer in some ways. We're just throwing out a knee and you get it because it's fast. Sometimes it's safe. Ooh, he gets the up air. But yeah, that generous grab box is really helping Bibit. It's like you know that Doc doesn't have that good of a recovery, but he gets back a lot and gets the back air. Able to DI in the corner, hide behind the pill, and ooh, that was good coverage. Yeah, he's hyping himself up a little bit. I like it. But yeah. So yep, jab pressure again, and we're gonna see. Yeah, he was probably wanting to shield grab on a get up attack, but he still gets it. Ooh, and that could have been bad. I mean, the classic, like, someone throws out an aerial and you stay below them and then attack them when their aerial is out, like, or not out anymore. But Falcon Dare, very good move. He's on ice a little bit right now. And looking solid for Bibbit, but this is still very winnable. And yeah, I wonder when up throw works there. Ooh, yeah, ooh, the get up attack. Sometimes it's the best move in the game. What can I say? Yeah, and the down smash, it's fast, it's strong, it has pushback, it's down smash, very good move. The back throw, kill throw. That's one thing a lot of top tiers do not have. Is like it's very applicable in other games. Sorry for comparing to other games so much. Ooh, gets the jab. That's dang. I mean, I think that's just lack of matchup experience from Josiah, not knowing either DI or Smash or whatever. Like, and that's just really good. But yeah, it's I forget exactly what I was saying there, but yeah, okay, gets an up air. You know, Falcon up air is going to be a very solid move in this matchup. And yeah, eventually, you know, if Doc went without a jump, kind of like Yoshi, it's just kind of dead. But you know, the ledge grab is going to be enough. Ooh, falling knee. I think it's just like using Falcon's drift to try and punish Bibbit trying to call out something, but like he's like expecting like, okay, surely Josiah won't go and fade in all the way. But that's exactly what Josiah does, and that's the like sometimes I know mix up, but also it's like sometimes it is a mix up. Yeah, ooh, back air, solid. Yeah, I think I mean, of course, Falcon being a top tier. I was saying about Kotos. But Falcon being a top tier, he has pretty much every aerial is good. But I think, you know, up air is really good in terms of how big it is, how it can be used to extend things. Nair is 2 hits. Back air is really fast too. And I think, you know, it's a lot less committal than knee. Ooh, yeah, maybe maybe thought he had more hit stun than that. I mean, that's a big thing. It's like you can wave lands, barely gets out of it. And I think that's like Bibbit probably has a lot of. I imagine Bibbit has more experience in this matchup compared to Josiah and vice versa. And yeah, and that's, you know, tournament winner doesn't get a lot of actionability, whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah. So it's actually pretty close. This was looking very like one-sided, but Josiah's doing good, and he's this game's actually kind of taking a bit. Yeah, and yeah, and that's where like if Falcon is caged when he's going up, I feel like he can kind of grab it on his way down, but if he's right there, it's enough. And Bibbit looking solid. I feel like we might see a switchback, but oh, he sticks it out, and wow. So this is and he ended it pretty well, and it gets out of the jab follow-up, jab grab at low percent. Looks what Bibbit's doing, but it gets, oh, wow, that's really good. And, and sometimes, I mean, that's the character being not as good. Like, is if you like that's, I mean, that's how I taken games or sets off of Bibbit. Is just like being able to like catch one mistake and he's dead. And Bibbit has been good up to this point, but unfortunately lose a jump and he's dead. Ooh, wow, that was such a smart pill. Like, normally you don't think that doing a projectile at a close range is good, but it was so slow to where you're covering space while you're actionable once the pill's already out. That was really good. And but of course, it's looking good for Josiah. He's in the percent lead right now, and okay, yeah, and that's where you're not sure, because he was trying to go for platform follow-ups earlier. Ooh, and yeah, doesn't quite get that. And okay, gets a weak knee, but yeah, it's like, you know, and just like with throws, landing hits as well, you're not always sure. Ooh, the frame one taunt. You're not always sure what's going to lead into what, so he's being a little cautious. And okay, ooh, trying to go through a rising up air into something on the platform, doesn't quite get it. Yeah, and solid. I mean, it's like when someone's shooting on a platform, you really should not somehow lose that, because they are not in a great position. They can shield drop at this level. We're probably not going to shield up a ton, but yeah. So evens it up, and okay, crouch cancels the ooh, and outspaces the side B, you know. Ooh, and gets the back hit, but I think Josiah's fine with that. He's like, you know what, I'm not dead, and that works. He gets ooh, down air edge cancel. Yeah, Doc down air is pretty solid. Ooh, and that's another thing. Kind of like ooh, yeah, yeah. I feel like keeping high, if there's enough drift and they're not able, like they're able to get to stage, is might maybe not be the best option. Wow, great drift. But gets the defibrillator right there, and it's this is a potentially game stock or set stock, whatever. Ooh, in the classic run back side B, because you get a little bit of pullback. Ooh, and throws it the down smash. Down smash is good. It covers a lot of range. It's good. I think it was back air shield, something like that. But yeah, he's making Doc seem a lot better than he is until he gets edge guard to 60. But like, it's wow. And yeah, and ooh, this is looking rough. Yep. And ooh, gets the force smash, and that might be it. And wow, looking very solid from Vivid today. And finishes it up. And all right, I believe. Yeah. Wow. So well done, Bibbit. Coming out strong. He did drop a set in pools, but outside of that, he just went on a tear. So well done today. And yeah, so we'll be back next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll put these VODs up later. Peace out.